What the heck is going on here? What is going on here? There's something missing from this truck. Can anybody see what's missing from this truck? I cannot believe somebody's actually driving this thing around like this. This is ridiculous. Just unbelievable. If you can point out what is wrong with this truck, this 2015 Chevy Silverado, leave it in the comments below. Leave it in the comments below. But there's something desperately wrong with this thing. It had a misfire. It wasn't running right. Somebody probably tuned it wrong. I don't know. But I'm going to have to diagnose this issue to find out what is going on with this truck. Because I don't see it visually what might be wrong with this truck. But we're going to do some research here, all right? We're going to do some research. What is up, YouTube? How's everybody out there doing today? Hope you guys are having a fabulous freaking day. We've got a 2015 Silverado here. It came in with a misfire, had a little bit of a problem. We're going to do some diagnostics to see what we can find and what might be the issue here. So the first thing we're going to check is these tires. Yep. That's obviously not the problem. Let's go back here and make sure. Okay, well, the front mud flap is there, so that's good. And we got the rear mud flap, so that's good. The Z71 sticker is still on the truck, so that's a plus. We know that that part of the truck is working perfectly fine. Let's see what else we can see here. Let's get in the engine bay here. Maybe the misfire is coming from inside here somewhere. I don't know. I probably should check fuses, but I don't think I'm going to check fuses. They're probably all good, to be honest. Brake fluid looks okay. Valve cover covers. Valve cover covers. The valve cover covers. What the heck, GM? Valve cover covers. Whatever. They look okay. The steering looks okay. The belt looks okay. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Guys, I figured it out. There's no damn intake on this truck. The intake's completely gone. It's gone. Who would drive something like this? But lucky for us, here at DFR, we have an intake for this truck. A nice upgrade. A beautiful cold air inductions, cold air intake for this freaking truck, because it obviously needs it, because it's missing the intake. It's not over there, by the way. It's missing the intake, so we got to put a nice new brand new cold air inductions intake on there. So that's what we're going to be doing, guys. It's going to be freaking amazing. So obviously, first things first, we got to do an unboxing. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. We do need that. That's our beautiful air filter. We have our pipes that go to our valve covers, which we also need. We have a boot, also need that. That's a good thing to have. We have an intake tubing setup that our MAF sensor goes in. That's going to go there. And then last but not least, we have our box, which goes in the truck, which is going to be pretty awesome. So let's unwrap all this stuff and get her installed, guys. And then at the end of the video, we're going to talk a little bit about cold air inductions. I think you guys are going to be impressed with what I have to say. So stay tuned and don't skip out on the video, guys. Watch to the end. All right, guys. Well, I kind of jumped the gun here, to be honest with you, because I was so excited to get this intake setup on from Cold Air Inductions that I just couldn't wait, and I had to charge up my GoPro battery. But listen, guys, I'm not going to lie. This is a pretty simple setup to do. On these trucks, you will have to move this around to, you have to unbolt this 13 here and kind of move it out of the way to get this box in here, or just take your washer bottle out, or not washer bottle, take your radiator bottle out, but nobody wants to do that. This is just easier to move this out of the way. And you can, it's simple. Like, I don't have to really show you guys how to do this. It's plenty of videos. And speaking of videos of us putting one of these things on, Street Speed 717 and I, years ago when these trucks came out, did dyno pulls at Keith's Pit Stop with one of these intakes. We took the stock truck, put it on the dyno. I think it was a 14 or 15 like this with a 5.3. Did dyno pulls on it and got horsepower numbers. And then we installed a cold air inductions intake setup, same one as this one right here, guys, and redid the dyno pulls, and that thing made like 25 horsepower. It was crazy. Cold Air Inductions just did an article on it. I'll put all that stuff, I'll put the link to the video somewhere in here, and there'll be a link to the article down in the description with their website as well, guys. So go check out the article. It's an amazing article, really cool write-up that they did, which I'm really happy about. But so the only thing left here, honestly, is to put the air box or the air cleaner in, which is simple, and the cover. And then this is all tightened up already, and then we got to put, so I'll tell you what, not these things, hold on a minute. Stand by, everybody. So you probably are wondering, Andy, what are these crazy things for right here that came in the box? Well, I'm going to show you. Which one is this? This side, the intake duct. Okay, so the way this works, guys, is that don't go, I think, oh yeah, this one goes here, like so. And then this goes on here, like so. All right, so I will tell you, they are kind of a pain in the ass to get on sometimes, but most of the time they just go right on. You might have to spit in that thing to get it lubed up, put some lube in there and just slide that sucker on. Ugh, it's being a bear. We're gonna get it on though. I knew it was gonna go on, but yeah, these can be kind of a bear to go on. A little bit of lubrication, it'll slide right on, no problem. Next is the air filter, and that's pretty simple, guys. I mean, if I gotta show you how to put a freaking air filter on, it's a problem here. You guys haven't been watching enough DFR videos if I gotta show you how to put a freaking air filter on, my God. Last but not least is the beautiful cover that we have to put on, which we have to take this tape off. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. And then we're gonna install it. I'll show you how to do that. It's pretty simple. It's not rocket science here, guys. This just goes under here and sits there. It basically keeps the hot air from the engine bay away from that beautiful filter. And on top of it, it keeps dirt away from the filter, from the engine bay, dust kicking up inside of here and all that stuff. So let's pull this backing off and install that now. All right, hopefully you guys can see what the heck I'm doing. All right, backing covers off, and all you do is you stick it in there like that. Pretty simple. And then you use an Allen key to close these little guys up here, and then she is pretty and on. There you go, guys. A completed Air Inductions intake setup. Pretty much anybody can put one of these things on. I'm not going to lie to you. It's very simple. Very simple. Very easy. You know, it's not the hardest job in the world. We're going to go ahead and hook the battery up. Always remember to disconnect the battery before working on a vehicle, by the way, as well. Always remember that. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to hook the battery up. We're going to start it up a little bit. Let her run for a couple seconds so you guys can hear what she sounds like. All right, guys, there she is running. You don't really hear a whole lot. Maybe if I put the camera here somewhere, right? I don't know where. Just somewhere. Maybe right here. Maybe you can hear it a little bit, guys. I don't know. It's hard to record when you're by yourself. There we go. Hopefully the camera doesn't like fall over. Hopefully you guys heard that. I don't know. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. The camera fell over when I got in the truck. But hopefully you heard the Air Inductions, Air intake, sucking that air in and making horsey powers for this beautiful L83 engine. So that is pretty awesome. Clean this up for the customer here. Make it look pretty neato burrito and all that stuff there. And yeah, freaking awesome, guys. Freaking awesome. All right, guys, now that that's all finished and done with, just want to say a huge thanks, a huge thanks to Air Inductions for their intake system. Like I said in the video, I've been using these guys for freaking years. They've always treated me good, and the horsepower gains that we've seen from their intake systems are bar none. Like, I've done GTOs, my GTP also has a Air Inductions intake. I've put Air Induction intakes on almost every single customer's vehicles that have come into this shop, and everybody, and I mean everybody, has been very impressed and loves them. So Huge shout out to them guys. Link in the description below. Go check them out. I'm going to continue to deal with them because they are a great company and they just make an amazing product. I cannot even say that enough. All the years I've been dealing with them, they make a great product. So there you go, guys. That's pretty much the video. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Instagram, Diablo Formula Racing, and deuces, guys.